I'm feeling especially fortunate this time because normally I am sort of what like a relief pitcher is when it comes time for stewardship, in that I sort of get to, after everyone is exhausted from asking everyone to make a commitment, and there isn't enough, then I come in and fill in and see if I can close, right? So Kathy and Jerry and Father Dave invited me to speak early in the process, I thought, well, hey, yeah, I can do that. So regards the topic of what the church means to me, there has been a change in my perspective on that since the dawning of what I call the what in the world health crisis. Everyone is asking that question in every language. What in the world happened? We know. Prior to that, when I came to church, I received a lot of really wonderful feelings, largely from the physical plant, from the beautiful images, from seeing other worshipers, and from just getting that wonderful feeling of coming into a church, the smells, the scenery. And that would have been how I would have described the feeling that I got. Then, with the health crisis, many of us lost that. Many of us can't even have that experience. And many of our fellow parishioners really actually had to stay home, either in the Great White North or wherever they were. They could no longer come comfortably into a church and have that sanctuary experience. Fortunately, through technology, we were able to continue to reach those people, and we could still commune with them even though physically we were not there. And whereas at first, when I came into All Angels and almost all the chairs had been removed, and there was hardly anyone here, and even those who were here had a covering on their face, it wasn't great. But over time, I began to realize that it isn't really the sanctuary itself, it's the word. It's the messaging. It's what is said by Father Dave, by Ginger, by Christy, Father Fred. The words that are being said and repeated by us, and the music that we are hearing are messaging us and telling us that we can be hopeful, that we can look forward to receiving God's grace, and that we are still receiving all of the comfort and the good feelings that we ever did. And that's what the church is, actually. That's what it is now to me. So I wouldn't be speaking if it weren't for the stewardship opportunity. So now I'm going to move into that area. The Stewardship Committee has chosen the theme that is expressed in a prayer, and you have seen it on some of the material that we presented to you, but I'm going to repeat it now. God, give me the grace to care for that which you have given me in the world. And that is the message that we are bringing to you annually, as we always do, but with a heartfelt meaning. We are hoping that everyone will still recognize that our expenses are everything that is required in order to bring you All Angels by the Sea goes on. And so we are hoping that you will receive that message, and that you will know that when you make a commitment, whether you call it a commitment in your heart or you call it a pledge, by letting us know that you have made that commitment, we know that we can count on you. And so we hope that you will return the card. It's actually a page that we have sent you now, that you will do so thoughtfully and that you will let us know that we can count on you through this year. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sandy, and thank you for all the good work that you've done.